Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi back at it again with another motorcycle video. My buddy Vince said they just had another badass bike traded in, so here we are. This is a 2014 Harley V-Rod. It's used, only 3,000 miles. It's in perfect condition. It's black, which is always what color you want your bikes. And they're asking $11,000 for it. So again, the first link in the description will be all the information regarding this bike, the website, the phone number, and ask for Vince, and tell him I sent you. So yeah, guys, not only is this a beautiful, crazy deal, it also has full Vans and Hines system exhaust. They put some new grips on this thing. It's got a bunch of aftermarket parts. Look at how fat this back tire is. So this bike is belt driven, which is really cool. A little bit less maintenance than the chain. These bikes have tons and tons of torque. And they're a lot of fun for the street. Also, a side note, this actually is not the gas tank. The gas tank is actually under the seat, which is really cool. It gives you a really low center of gravity. So there's the gas tank right there, which is pretty crazy. Look how stretched out Christina is on this bad boy. So I figured we start it up for you guys because the exhaust sounds absolutely ridiculous. So Christina, you want to start that bad boy up?
Even like touch the ground.
Look, she can barely even touch the ground on that. Go ahead and start that puppy up. Just press that button. Down, yep. Woo! Oh my God. That sounds so good. What do you think of that? Yeah, what do you think of that?
As soon as it started up, it like brought shivers through my body.
Alright, let's take this out for a ride. This thing is badass, dude. Holy crap. I am stretched out like a schoolgirl though. So first impressions, seat's very comfortable. I like the little back it has on it. Riding position's very nice. I like being stretched out like that. The clutch lets out really late, so it's a little, that takes some getting used to. The freaking handle pegs are really short, which is an odd thing. Yeah, this thing leans over, so it's really long, so it's definitely not going to be snappy side to side, especially with that big back tire that it has. Gauges, layouts, nice, got your RPMs. Damn, this thing revs all the way up to 9,000? That's pretty cool. 150, I doubt it's going to go that fast. Yeah, only 3,700 miles. This feels really good. It feels like it was very well maintained. It feels like just like a brand new motorcycle, basically. I hope you guys can hear the freaking sound of this thing. Oh man, it backfires and burbles. This thing's got a lot of character. I've ridden some Harley Sportsters, but this is my first time on one of the bigger Harleys. Oh man, they make you feel like a badass. I will give them that. So I'm 5'10", just for reference, about 175, 180 pounds. And I'm pretty stretched out on this. Excuse me? Is that guy for real? I'm pretty stretched out on this, but I'm not uncomfortably stretched out, you know. But it is a very bulldog kind of cool looking stance. It looks like it does have ABS, maybe? Is that an ABS light? I think it might have ABS. That's probably about it. But like I said, it does have those self-canceling turn signals. Most of them come with even alarm systems and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what parts on this are stock and not stock. I know the exhaust is aftermarket, and along with the grips. But man, for 11,000, that's a pretty good deal. Oh man, that downshift. This thing is badass. But yeah, so brand new, these are coming in around 17.5, I believe. And I think this is also, I think Harley's discontinuing these. So this is like the last year for the V-Rod. Or not this model, but 2017 is the last year for the V-Rod. So yeah, 17,000 for one of these. You're gonna be walking out the door probably over 18, 19,000. So to pick up a used one for 11 is, it's actually a really, really good deal. That's when you really want to get bikes, when you can get deals like that. This thing is freaking crazy, dude. Yeah, man, it really stretches your hands out when you're turning around. I'm trying to put my feet behind me. Man, this thing's got some power, that's for sure. Brakes are all right. I've heard Harleys, people say they can't stop. They're heavy, slow, and they can't stop. This one stops fine. I do believe this is like one of the more sporty Harleys that you can get, though. I gotta say, I definitely feel like a badass on this thing. People are checking it out too. Oh, that's actually pretty fun to lean over, man. Oh yeah, dude, this thing's got some torque. Where this bike excels at is just the coolness factor, you know. I'm just cruising along, my feet are stretched out, just chilling. You know, you can ride like this all day long. So fun back roads, highway miles, that's at low highway speeds because there isn't a lot of wind protection. You could probably add front fairings and stuff like that. Man, those pops. Man, this thing's freaking cool, man. Hell yeah, I'd rock one of these. You definitely feel like a badass. They got the foot pegs there for a rear passenger. It's a pretty small seat, but you could still do it. I wouldn't say for long periods of time, but you'd look really good. I'd say this is more of an urban bike, cruising around town, short rides, want to pull up to somewhere and look like a badass, you know. I could ride like this forever, though. Oh man, there's too many cool bikes in the world, man. Oh, that sounds so badass. Coppers, you'll never catch me, coppers. Look, listen to that thing. Oh, man. But yeah, it's very easy to ride. I will say that. The center of gravity is really low. The clutch is really easy, really light on your hand. Handles low speeds well too. Doesn't feel like it wants to fall over or the engine wants to stall or anything like that. Fun bike, man. Mirrors actually work too. I can see well out of them. They're not even shaking that much. For as much as this engine vibrates, I'm not getting a ton of vibrations. I mean, yeah, there's some vibrations in the bars, but it's not that bad. The mirrors aren't even vibrating that bad. I've seen more vibrating on Panigale mirrors than this. Because the gas tank's underneath you instead of in front, it actually gives it even more of a lower center of gravity, which makes it really easy to balance. I'd say a little bit easier to ride too. That engine is legit, man. I think it's like a 1600 or something. Harley makes these huge, big fat engines that just have a ton of torque. They never really give horsepower figures. I would guess this one's somewhere in the 100, 112, the 120 range, something like that, if I had to guess. That back tire is fucking beefy. Woo! I'm not a huge fan of having turn signals on each side. It's very weird. Very odd to me. But hey, you get used to it. All right. Let's see how the kickstand is. If you're short, you're gonna have tough time on this bike. All right, so there you go, guys. There's a little tutorial of this used Harley 2014 V-Rod. Again, it's available down here at the Buick GMC dealer in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. All the information will be in the first link in the description below. Give them a call, ask for Vince if you're interested. Again, $11,000. It's an insane deal for a motorcycle like this. 2017 models start at $17,500. So yeah, beautiful bikes, got some cool extras on it. A lot of fun to ride, and you definitely feel like a badass on this bad boy. So I hope you guys enjoyed something a little different on the channel. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you.